Hello and welcome to this tutorial about Nexis Uni. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to navigate and conduct a search in Market Insight. Market Insight is used to find reports for various sectors from different countries, anything from finance, automobile, mining, food and drink, tourism, and others. You can access Market Insight using the navigation bar at the top of the page. Once you've clicked on it, this is what you'll see: the basic search bar at the top and several bar options at the bottom. You have grouped sources, which will give you all country and industry reports, or one or the other. You have selected country reports, which will give you all country and industry reports again, or you can take a look at the single reports. So you have BBC, BMI, and DNB. And you also have selected industry reports, which again, you have your all industry reports at the top, or you can take a look at singular reports here. You can see that each report has an eye and a paper icon. So let's click on the eye. And here you will see the publisher, the coverage, the publication frequency, and the publication schedule, along with a short description. This would be helpful to read before you conduct an advanced search, just in case the report happens to be outdated or is no longer being updated. The paper icon will bring you to the search results, that page that will list all the published reports, and you can search within those results to find a particular country. So let's, for example, say we want to click on the BMI tourism report and the paper icon like that. And then here we want to search for Canada. So let's type in our search term here, Canada. We will hit the search button. And we can see that Canada will appear within the body of our results. So let's go back and let's practice a basic search. You want to find information about the Port of Vancouver. So let's go ahead and type that into the search bar. And because this is a phrase, we want to keep it all together, so we'll use it in quotation marks. So let's type in Port of Vancouver. We also want to search for reports. So let's type in "and" so that our search knows we want to look for a Port of Vancouver along with the word report. So let's type that in, wrap those with quotation marks, and then we'll hit the search button once we're finished. Our first result here looks quite promising, so let's take a closer look. If you aren't sure if the source's available information is credible, be sure to take a look at the source information on the right. And it looks like the BMI company provides detailed research on a regular basis on various sectors that include Canada, so I would consider this a credible source. Let's try using one of the advanced search options. Let's say you were tasked with learning more about the aluminum industry in India. So let's scroll until we find the BMI aluminum report, and we will click on that. And we will now look in the search bar and we want to type in India. So we want to be specific, so that's why we will type it in quotation marks like that. And once we're ready, we will hit the search button. And we can see that the individual countries don't have their own report. But remember, when we click into a source, so let's do that here, we can search the body of the content for India. So here we got 46 results, so why don't we go to the next passage? So that doesn't tell us anything about India, so let's keep searching. Here we go. India now is our main heading, and it looks like this passage is telling us more about India and the aluminum industry. You might be wondering how to use the advanced search below the search bar. So let's try that with the BMI water report. So we'll click on that. And this time, instead of typing our search terms directly into the box, we will use the box underneath. So we want to search for Brazil, specifically companies in Brazil related to water infrastructure. So first, let us type in Brazil. and we will click add, and it will automatically add it to our search bar. And we want to look for a company called Corson. So let's type in Corson here, click add, and you can see that the search string automatically is built for us. So now our search for the BMI water report will include Brazil and Corson. So let's click and see what our results are. And here we go. We've got our water report from Brazil, and we can see in the body of the content that Corson is also highlighted. So this tells us, the source will tell us about the water report in Brazil and this company. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you to use Market Insights. Thanks for watching and happy browsing.